Hello there! Today we are diving into a tricky low volume issue on this Game Boy Color. You'll see later on why I say this is a tricky one. So let's get started. My initial thought was that the low volume issue might be caused by a faulty speaker. It's a common issue with the older handhelds, as the speakers can wear out over time. So I started opening up our Game Boy Color. As I tried to change the speaker, I noticed that the wires on the new replacement part were pretty poor quality and badly soldered. So I decided to take a different approach. Instead of using the new speaker as is, I carefully desoldered the wires from the old one and soldered them to the replacement speaker. These were thicker and of a much better quality overall. After this bit of mixing and matching parts, I was confident we'd solve the problem. I almost fully reassembled the console, and to my surprise, the volume was still low. While thinking about what to do next, I gave the console a good cleaning since it was kind of grimy. Now, I won't bother you with the details of the cleaning process, but if you are interested in a deep dive on Game Boy cleaning, check out my previous restoration video. The link is up here and in the description below. After doing some research, I found that a specific capacitor on the motherboard could be the cause of our issue. From what I understand, they can degrade over time, causing all sorts of problems. So I bought some off AliExpress and waited a few weeks. Then I located the specific capacitor that the internet was talking about and carefully desoldered it and replaced it with a new one. Please don't judge my soldering skills, I'm a noob after all. Remember, after replacing the capacitor, I powered up the console again, but our volume issue persisted. At this point, I was just frustrated. It wasn't the speaker, it wasn't the capacitor responsible for the sound. Yeah, I was kind of baffled. I went ahead and replaced a few more capacitors while I was in there. Maybe, just maybe, something will be different. After replacing 2 more capacitors, I assembled the Game Boy again, and to no one's surprise, the issue was still there. But then, you'll never guess what happened. When I wiggled the volume wheel, the sound would occasionally come back to normal. So I tried resoldering it. Maybe there was just a hairline crack in the solder joint or something. With the console barely back together, enough to test it, The sound was loud and clear. I could finally reassemble the console and get on with my life. And there it was. Sometimes it's the simplest things that can cause the biggest headaches. Thanks again for watching and see you in the next one.